Hi, and welcome to a very special parade tribute show for the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival.
You know, Barry, just like so many local businesses and organizations, the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival is struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's right. For the first time since the World War II era, the Apple Blossom Festival has been postponed, and the festival board decided to cancel the events to protect the health of the community and, of course, the safety of everyone involved.
Of course, the cancellation so close to the big event meant many expenses with no revenue. This on the heels of 2 years of inclement weather and an exhausted rainy day fund. But as we know, the festival board and the corporate sponsors as well as the staff are resilient. And after the tears dried and the dust settled, they decided to commit to providing our loyal fans with safe opportunities to celebrate the coming of the spring and these beautiful apple blossoms, even if it means doing it from home this year, Barry.
Absolutely. I guess you could say that the theme of this year's festival, Forever Apple Blossom, it really hits home. During this broadcast, we're going to give you different ways to support the festival. So please help us continue this much-loved tradition. Share the information with your friends and family that have attended in the past or plan to attend. Share it with anybody who's heard about our springtime extravaganza.
We need your help to keep the festival and the pink and green spirit alive. As you watch this special presentation and see the magnitude of this festival and what it takes to pull it together, we are hoping you will consider making a donation. The festival has created its first ever GoFundMe account, and hopes are to be able to pay for this year's expenses and have startup fees for next year. Visit thebloom.com to see the link and other ways you can donate. I'm Lauren McKay.
And I'm Barry Lee. Normally, Lauren and I would be welcoming you to the broadcast of the Grand Feature Parade from Henley Boulevard, but today we are at Marker Miller Orchards overlooking the apple trees, and they are in bloom. We're happy to collaborate with Shenandoah University on this parade tribute. We're also thankful for some dedicated corporate sponsors who are helping to make this production happen.
That's right, Barry. It's about recalling the sights, sounds, and smells, but more importantly, it's about memories, a spring homecoming, and this event really puts our town on the map. This festival has a huge economic impact. It also directly and indirectly benefits dozens of local charities.
And this tribute show is a culmination of highlights through the years of the Grand Feature Parade, Firefighters Parade, celebrities, bands, floats, and so much more from our Apple Blossom History Vault.
You know, Barry, creating this show in such a short amount of time took hours of digging through old archives. We are so thankful for the great team of effort of volunteers and the staff.
And as we say every year, sit back and relax as we stroll down memory lane of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival.
This half hour starts off with highlights of past queens and celebrities. We would like to recognize BB&T Bank for supporting the production.
everybody at the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival. It's the Aston family here. I'm Sean, and I absolutely love my experiences coming down to the valley and meeting so many people and shaking hands and giving hugs and it being just such a bright, colorful, warm, welcoming event.
I'm Christine, mother of 2 previous queens, and I just love the memories of our family getting to enjoy the community there and the beautiful bloom and how welcoming you all were to us.
I'm Elizabeth. I got to be Queen Shenandoah in the 91st year, and I just remember going down the parade route and seeing people in all of their yards holding up big posters with my face on it, which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. And yeah, just getting to have my whole family come together in that awesome festival was such a great memory for me.
Hi, I'm Bella, younger sister of 2 previous queens. My favorite part of Apple Blossom is probably that it was just a really big part of my childhood, and just getting to see and be a part of such a wonderful community was really important to me. And I look forward to hopefully coming back in the future.
I would just finish by saying that during the ceremonies, the crowning ceremonies, I think I did a fine job. I'm not sure how history records it, but this is a strange year and we don't get to do what we love to do, and we will again soon. So I just send, and we all send, our heartfelt prayers and good wishes for everyone on a great almost running of the festival this year, of the parade this year. And we have a menagerie here, so we're just going to go and take care of them. Much love to you all. Bye.
We'll be right back with more highlights after we hear from some of our generous sponsors.
Today in America, we're waking up to a new reality. But every day, there are new heroes who inspire us. BB&T and SunTrust, together as Truist Financial, are here to help. We call it Truist Cares. Because while we may be apart for now, we'll get through this together. Find out how we're helping at truist.com/truistcares.
Introducing Glo Fiber, Winchester's first residential fiber optic network. Why choose Glo Fiber? Internet speeds to fit your lifestyle, from 300 meg up to 2 gig. Stream, game, work, and chat simultaneously with no lag. The Glo TV app integrates directly with most existing streaming devices, mobile devices, and smart TVs. Watch your favorites live or record for later. Check out glofiber.com for your availability. Glo Fiber, Internet of You.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard, with feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Welcome back. Let's continue watching more of the celebrities and parade.
You know, one of the things that Apple Blossom fans like the most year after year are the great celebrities. I mean, we can go back to Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, Lucille Ball, Hopalong Cassidy, and so many more. And Lauren, part of your job has been to get up close and personal with a lot of our big names that have attended recently.
That's right, Barry. While you and Randy have been upstairs giving us a play-by-play on the parade, I've been at the street level interview set as well as other places talking to the invited celebrities. Here are a few from the Apple Blossom Vault. I am here with Elle McPherson, who is the Grand Marshal of the Apple Blossom Festival this year. Thank you so much for joining us, Elle.
It's a huge honor to be here. And look, the weather looks like it's holding out.
That's right. Well, I'm going to start with, you know, Americans have been mispronouncing your name, and folks might have just heard me say McPherson. That is the correct pronunciation.
Well, it's a little bit like you say tomatoes and we say tomatoes. You say McPherson, I say McPherson. So.
You've had an incredibly successful career from modeling, business, fashion, film, and television. You've been modeling since you were 18, and you were one of the first supermodels. Now you can check off Grand Marshal off of your bucket list.
Oh, how incredible is that? That is definitely a bow on my lapel.
I love it. So what has your impression been of the Shenandoah Valley since you first arrived?
You know, it's very beautiful, and the people have been so joyful and accommodating and polite, and there's a sort of a southern hospitality, even though we're not southern, but it's been really wonderful and really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to getting out on the streets and being in the parade and just seeing everybody celebrate your beautiful town, and very grateful to be here.
Well, Elle, it's so great to have you here in the Northern Shenandoah Valley, and we are just very pleased that you are our Grand Marshal for the Apple Blossom Festival.
Thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Addiction does not discriminate. Everyone deserves a safe place to live, work, or learn in. Detection K-9 ensures that this process will remain discreet, so concerned parents, private schools, and businesses can fight addiction and avoid unwanted attention.
During this time, we offer our sincerest thank you to those emergency and medical workers working around the clock. Families should feel safe. Detection K-9 is offering free residential searches through the end of May as concerned families are stuck at home. Detection K-9. Deterrence through detection.
Advertising and marketing under Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Winchester Discount Audio can customize your car with all the features of a new vehicle, from tinting, custom wheels, audio systems, and even a remote car start from your phone. And when we are able to open again, Tom, Bob, and the Winchester Discount Audio staff will be there for all your automobile needs. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Visit advertising and marketing under Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
I'm Tasmin Mahfouz. I know there's a lot you're trying to figure out right now, but there's always relief in what we know. At WDVM Channel 25, we will continue to bring you up-to-the-minute developments on the coronavirus, delivering facts, not fear, earning your trust by providing the most important information to protect you and your family, on air, online, and always on your app. We're stronger together, and that's how we'll get through this. WDVM Channel 25, earning your trust.
It's my pleasure to welcome this year's festival president, Barry Carper, who has a special message to share with the Apple Blossom Nation.
Hello everyone, I'm Barry Carper. I'm president of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival for 2020. Each president serves 2 years, and my responsibilities included both the festival's last year, 2019, and this year, 2020. I first want to say that I could not have carried out the duties of being president without my partner, Deb Carper, who is also my wife. She's been a wonderful festival teammate for many years. I'm so pleased that you're watching our show, and we particularly want to thank our sponsors and our contributors, without whom our festivals and this show would not be possible. As president, my normal duties would be to manage the planning and carrying out of the 2020 festival, but a national crisis intervened. Our board unanimously supported my proposal to voluntarily suspend this year's festival. The safety of our community and our many guests always come first, before any other priorities. Even though we will not have a 2020 festival, many of our sponsors and ticket buyers have let us know they simply want us to keep the funds they have given us. That is an incredible expression of community spirit, and which will help us to continue paying for our monthly expenses and our small but dedicated staff at Apple Blossom headquarters. We thank you very much. A very important duty I have, especially this year, is to keep the festival spirit alive. I ask all of you to be virtual festival volunteers. You can do that by celebrating the 2020 festival by showing the festival colors of pink and green on your homes, your businesses, your clothing, and in many other ways. So go ahead, celebrate the 2020 festival in your personal and safe way. Let your kids have their own parade in your home, and take turns being queen or king. We would love to have a photo of that for our website. I also want to take this opportunity to send out a special festival thank you to all the medical professionals and public safety personnel who are on the front lines as we work through our national crisis. We appreciate your dedication to the protection and care of our communities, and we owe you a great debt of thanks. I know you will enjoy the show as we look back through the years. I also know that we will be together again at the next festival, for which we will begin planning very soon. After all, we take very seriously the 2020 theme, Forever Apple Blossom, and we look forward to the next festival to be held in 2021. Thanks everyone for your wonderful support.
I sure miss the apple blossoms this time of year. What a wonderful, wonderful time we had together. And I just want to tell you all that I will miss you all this year. I'd hope maybe to even come back up. I know that this is going to be a hard year, first time in a long time that you haven't been able to have the festival. But I want to tell you, I just thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. But you know, to be a speaker at the prayer breakfast one year, and then a few years later to have my precious granddaughter Isabella be the queen. What a fun time we had. So we thank you all for letting us participate, and I pray that God will bless all of you at this special time of year.
This is Allie Aston, Queen Shenandoah 87, wishing you a wonderful bloom.
Hello everyone at the Apple Blossom Festival. I want to tell you I had a wonderful time when I was there as Grand Marshal. I hope that this evening goes well for everybody. I'm sorry that we have this corona business, but we got to do what we got to do to get over it. So I just want to say it was always a pleasure for me to have done the Apple Blossom Festival. And God bless you, and be safe. No hugging and kissing this year, but when I come back, we'll do a lot of it. God bless.
Hello Winchester, it's Isabella. I was your queen last year, and I just want to thank you all again for having me. It was an experience of a lifetime, and Winchester will just always have a very special place in my heart. I want to wish you guys all a happy bloom, a happy virtual bloom, and so I just want you all to stay safe and healthy. Know that I'm praying for you all, and I cannot wait until bloom festivities can get back to normal next year.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Blair, Olympic speed skater and 5-time gold medalist, and I was at the Apple Blossom Festival in 2011. Well, last week I was making sugar cookies with my daughter, and we came across making one of these. And seeing the colors made me think of the Apple Blossom Festival. And thinking, oh my gosh, it tugged at my heartstrings knowing that it wouldn't take place this year. And when I think back to the great memories I had taking my daughter Blair with me there and having our sponsors, Nick and Kathy Naranges, taking us all over to all the different events that were taking place, brings back a lot of great memories. So I know since it's not happening this year, you're going to come back in 2021 bigger, better, and stronger. Let's look forward to 2021.
Hi, my Winchester family, and happy bloom. My name is Jaquie Rice, and I was the 81st Queen Shenandoah. And where do I begin? And being able to describe how magical my time as queen really was. First and foremost, Kay was an angel and is still an angel. She was the most accommodating person ever, the sweetest person. She picked me up from campus in a limo. So I literally felt like royalty from the day one. My hosts were so sweet. I woke up to the best breakfast ever. And yeah, it was a family reunion. My entire family came out and we had the best time ever. Literally, it is something we still talk about to this day. We had so much fun. The parade was amazing. I'm a singer, so at my coronation ceremony, I got to perform and I had the cutest court and pink is my favorite color. Happy Bloom, guys, and I can't wait to see you soon.
We'll be right back with more highlights, and please visit thebloom.com to consider making a donation and do it in the spirit of buying a corn dog or a program or tickets to events. Lauren, how would you feel about a virtual corn dog about now?
Well, I think only if I had some virtual mustard with that.
For years, I've trained dogs for the Marines. And like me, some of these dogs have seen many tours of duty. And for the past 15 years, I've been a Navy federal member. Thanks to their fast approval process, when it came time to buy a new car, we got everything we needed to transport my wife's little bundle of joy, who I just adore.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Sometimes things aren't what they seem, like with cremation. Not everyone takes the extra steps we do. Steps to do it the right way. No shortcuts, no compromises, no wondering if you chose the right funeral home. Just look for Cremation with Confidence. 10 steps that our funeral home insists upon, and so should you. If it doesn't say Cremation with Confidence, that says to walk away with confidence.
Winchester's on-site private crematory.
Shenandoah rises to the creative challenge.
To share talents, skills, compassion, and empathy.
To establish new teaching methods in the blink of an eye.
To support the community and each other.
When courage is required, with expertise that saves lives, Shenandoah rises.
When everything we thought we knew or understood is tested, but hope still shines brightly. Shenandoah rises.
Those are some great highlights from the Grand Feature Parade, but as we all know, the Firefighters Parade on Friday evening, it's truly a favorite that salutes our first responders.
That's exactly right, Barry. Let's look at some highlights of the shiny equipment and past firefighters marshals.
We'll be back with more great highlights after these messages from some loyal supporters.
Addiction does not discriminate. Everyone deserves a safe place to live, work, or learn in. Detection K-9 ensures that this process will remain discreet, so concerned parents, private schools, and businesses can fight addiction and avoid unwanted attention.
During this time, we offer our sincerest thank you to those emergency and medical workers working around the clock. Families should feel safe. Detection K-9 is offering free residential searches through the end of May as concerned families are stuck at home. Detection K-9. Deterrence through detection.
Advertising and marketing address the pros only on localdvm.com.
Winchester Discount Audio can customize your car with all the features of a new vehicle, from tinting, custom wheels, audio systems, and even a remote car start from your phone. And when we are able to open again, Tom, Bob, and the Winchester Discount Audio staff will be there for all your automobile needs. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Visit advertising and marketing address the pros only on localdvm.com.
Trust the original Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester. At Anthony's, we believe your pizza, sub, and pasta experience should be quality the first time, every time. There's something for everybody in our family-friendly environment. We would like to invite you to visit Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester or Winchester Road in Marshall. Experience the difference.
There's only one original Anthony's Pizza.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
Well, that was a great start to the tribute parade, Barry. As you know, our Firefighters Parade is one of the largest firefighters parades in the country. Let's continue to take a look at the more highlights from the Friday night parade.
And this half hour is brought to you by our good friends at Glow Fiber.
It's time to look at some of the amazing floats. Fun fact, Barry, the festival owns and maintains 20 hand-built floats. They rent a 20,000 square foot facility to keep them safe and dry.
Well, then in the spring, volunteers spend hours dusting, repairing, redecorating to reflect the new theme. So let's take a look at some of the beautiful floats.
Today in America, we're waking up to a new reality. But every day, there are new heroes who inspire us. BB&T and SunTrust, together as Truist Financial, are here to help. We call it Truist Cares. Because while we may be apart for now, we'll get through this together. Find out how we're helping at truist.com/truistcares.
Introducing Glo Fiber, Winchester's first residential fiber optic network. Why choose Glo Fiber? Internet speeds to fit your lifestyle, from 300 meg up to 2 gig. Stream, game, work, and chat simultaneously with no lag. The Glo TV app integrates directly with most existing streaming devices, mobile devices, and smart TVs. Watch your favorites live or record for later. Check out glofiber.com for your availability. Glo Fiber, Internet of You.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
The cornerstone of the festival is the thousands of volunteers, so let's hear what they have to say.
I've been asked the question, how many years have I been volunteering with the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival? I really have to think back. Ridge and I got married in 77. I guess since 77 or 78. It becomes your Bloom family. It becomes your extended social life. In fact, my husband said to me last night, you know, I always enjoy the Grand Feature Parade because I invariably see somebody I haven't seen for years. Last year, he saw 2 people he had not seen since high school, just wandering the parade ride. So it's a homecoming. It's a reunion. It makes the community come together for something special. For this town of, 35,000 now? If you go out to Frederick County, maybe 80,000, but whatever. It really, you meet people and you become friends with people from all demographics, all age groups, all walks of life that you would never meet otherwise, but it really is a reunion. Lots of people said that's when they come home. They don't do Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever. It's in between. They come home for the Bloom.
Advertising and marketing under Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Winchester Discount Audio can customize your car with all the features of a new vehicle, from tinting, custom wheels, audio systems, and even a remote car start from your phone. And when we are able to open again, Tom, Bob, and the Winchester Discount Audio staff will be there for all your automobile needs. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Visit advertising and marketing under Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Addiction does not discriminate. Everyone deserves a safe place to live, work, or learn in. Detection K9 ensures that this process will remain discreet, so concerned parents, private schools, and businesses can fight addiction and avoid unwanted attention.
During this time, we offer our sincerest thank you to those emergency and medical workers working around the clock. Families should feel safe. Detection K9 is offering free residential searches through the end of May as concerned families are stuck at home. Detection K9. Deterrence through detection.
Trust the original Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester. At Anthony's, we believe your pizza, sub, and pasta experience should be quality the first time, every time. There's something for everybody in our family-friendly environment. We would like to invite you to visit Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester or Winchester Road in Marshall. Experience the difference.
Like a fine Rolls Royce, Mona Lisa smile, Frank Sinatra's voice, Tony Bennett's style. There's only one original Anthony's Pizza.
I'm Thasmeen Mahfouz. I know there's a lot you're trying to figure out right now, but there's always relief in what we know. At WDVM Channel 25, we will continue to bring you up-to-the-minute developments on the coronavirus, delivering facts, not fear, earning your trust by providing the most important information to protect you and your family, on air, online, and always on your app. We're stronger together, and that's how we'll get through this. WDVM Channel 25, earning your trust.
Let's hear from more of those past celebrities and then get back to the parade highlights. We are joined now by the great Dan Marino. Dan, thanks so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you. Yeah, glad to be here. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And you know, you have done so much out throughout your career. The obvious, as an NFL football player for the Miami Dolphins. You have been in some movies, obviously some advertisements. What have really been the highlights for you?
I mean, other, than, playing 17 years in the league and getting the Hall of Fame, I think it's really about, when you can give back. I mean, the charity work and with autism. Mm-hmm. My son Michael was diagnosed with autism when he was 2. Now he's 30. His 30th birthday is coming up, and he's doing really well. And I think because of Michael and help from other people, we've been able to make a real impact when it comes to kids with developmental disabilities, and that's something I'm very proud of.
You're doing some great work there. You spoke this morning at the Sports Breakfast, which is always sold out for the Apple Blossom Festival. Talk about what your message is to some up-and-coming athletes who want to one day be Dan Marino.
Oh, thank you. It was actually a lot of fun this morning, and to see all the kids there with their fathers, and to be a part of that, it makes you feel good. Saw a lot of Dolphin jerseys there. But for young kids, I really think it's, have fun at whatever you're doing, have dreams, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't do something that you want to do, because you can do it. Just have to have the work ethic.
Excellent. Dan, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited you're here for the Apple Blossom Festival.
Thanks. Thank you.
Insurance. Aren't you glad you have it when you need it? From your home, your business, those daily commutes and longer trips. Partlow Insurance has an insurance solution for your every need. Every aspect of your life deserves to be covered properly. Not just any insurance will do. At Partlow Insurance, we'll help you see it all more clearly. Our job is to protect what matters most to you. Call Partlow Insurance today and we'll personally take care of your needs.
Sometimes things aren't what they seem, like with cremation. Not everyone takes the extra steps we do. Steps to do it the right way. No shortcuts, no compromises, no wondering if you chose the right funeral home. Just look for cremation with confidence. 10 steps that our funeral home insists upon, and so should you. If it doesn't say cremation with confidence, that says to walk away with confidence.
Winchester's on-site private crematory.
Hello, I'm Andy Grimm, CEO of Apple Federal Credit Union. I want to provide you with an update on how your credit union is responding to the coronavirus pandemic. Throughout our 60-year history, we've supported our members in times of need. We'll continue that tradition by implementing a number of fee waivers. Rest assured that Apple is financially strong, and we will do what we can to help you through these tough times. I wish good health to you and your families, and remain confident that brighter days are ahead.
Shenandoah rises to the creative challenge
To share talents, skills, compassion, and empathy. To establish new teaching methods in the blink of an eye.
To support the community and each other.
When courage is required with expertise that saves lives, Shenandoah rises.
when everything we thought we knew or understood is tested, but hope still shines brightly. Shenandoah rises.
One of the interesting things about the parade, beside the floats and the bands, are the specialty units.
That's right, Barry, and a specialty unit is anything other than a band, a float, or a special guest. In other words, celebrities. Let's take a look.
That's the Intermont Military Vehicle Club, located in the Shenandoah Valley, has about 40 members. They collect and restore antique military vehicles.
Usually involved in about 12 to 20 events each year. They participated in the Grand Feature Parade last year, as you might remember. Parades in Middletown, Stevens City, Edinburgh, and Stanton, just to name a few.
Apple Blossom time means Cole Brothers Circus of the Stars rolls into town too.
It has become a huge part of Apple Blossom, and you just saw during that interview a pink poodle. No adjustment to the set is necessary. That's part of the show going on at Apple Blossom Mall. Again tonight at 5 and 8, and tomorrow 1:30 and 4:30. Took my family yesterday to the circus. We had a great time.
It's a great family show. Great family show indeed. Here's the Golden Horseshoe 4-H Club. They're an equine 4-H club based out of Frederick County, Virginia.
They feature a horse judging team, a mounted drill team, and a horse show team. It was this club that helped to build the riding arena out at the Frederick County Fairgrounds.
Here comes more of the Kena 500 mini Corvettes. It's always amazing. You don't see at the end of the parade how they pry those guys out. Probably just as well. Wonder if they ever secretly have their own little game of chicken, you know, like.
Or bumper cars.
Yeah. Let's see how close we can get to each other here. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
I was joking, guys.
Yeah, that scared me.
This guy doesn't need an introduction, right?
But we will anyway. Ronald McDonald.
The smile known around the world. I think he's keeping his hair a little short.
Taco residents strongly believe in maintaining the rights, customs, and traditions of their ancestors in efforts to revive the ancient culture of the Andean Valley. And here comes the king, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there's the tribute car, right? Our sports car, yeah, got his own banner, and there's the king.
There he is. Most decorated driver in the history of NASCAR, and really maybe the sport's first superstar. We'd like you all to stand and remain standing, please.
The marching band, man. It's one of only 2 pro football marching bands in existence today.
Advertising and marketing address the pros only on localdvm.com.
Winchester Discount Audio can customize your car with all the features of a new vehicle, from tinting, custom wheels, audio systems, and even a remote car start from your phone. And when we are able to open again, Tom, Bob, and the Winchester Discount Audio staff will be there for all your automobile needs. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Visit Advertising and marketing address the pros only on localdvm.com.
Addiction does not discriminate. Everyone deserves a safe place to live, work, or learn in. Detection K9 ensures that this process will remain discreet, so concerned parents, private schools, and businesses can fight addiction and avoid unwanted attention.
During this time, we offer our sincerest thank you to those emergency and medical workers working around the clock. Families should feel safe. Detection K9 is offering free residential searches through the end of May as concerned families are stuck at home. Detection K9. Deterrence through detection.
Trust the original Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue, Winchester. At Anthony's, we believe your pizza, sub, and pasta experience should be quality the first time, every time. There's something for everybody in our family-friendly environment. We would like to invite you to visit Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester or Winchester Road in Marshall. Experience the difference.
Like a fine Rolls Royce, Mona Lisa smile, Frank Sinatra's voice, Tony Bennett's style. There's only one original Anthony's Pizza.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
As we look back at the amazing highlights, you can see the magnitude of the festival. It has a massive economic and charitable impact on our community, but most importantly, it truly gives our community something to look forward to each spring.
That's exactly right, Barry. We joined together in a community celebration, and you can understand why. We are hoping you may consider making a donation to support our efforts in hosting the future festivals.
But let's get back to some fun highlights.
Our producers, Rick, Travis, Lee, and Dario, found a show from the 25th Apple Blossom Festival. Let's take a look at that.
And this next half is brought to you by Valley Health.
Historic Winchester in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley of Virginia each year plays host to more than 200,000 visitors who travel from far and wide to witness a wonderful springtime extravaganza, the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival. The festival opens as Her Highness Queen Shenandoah visits the surrounding orchards, transformed by the magic wand of spring into a fairyland of pink and white against the green hills. The Apple Blossom Princesses, selected for their beauty and charm, represent colleges and universities in the Virginias, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and the District of Columbia. Horticultural societies of the 4 states also send princesses. In past years, Queen Shenandoah has come from across the nation or from over the seas, from Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Texas, California, Maryland, or from England, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Finland, or Iceland. The Queen is presented the jeweled crown, symbolic of her reign. Miss Nina Warren, daughter of Honorable Earl Warren, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, is being crowned Queen Shenandoah 25th. Her Majesty's title is bestowed by the nation's elder statesman, Bernard Baruch. Her Majesty is preceded by the Color Guard and is escorted down the steps of the beautiful Handley School to the reviewing stand to watch the pageant of springtime. The princesses are escorted to the reviewing stand by their cadet escorts. The pageant has become a celebrated highlight of the festival and is presented both days of the fete. It's performed on the great bank of steps and the esplanade of the Handley School. The 1,200 roles in the colorful fantasy are enacted by the students of the Winchester schools. The holiday spirit reigns as the apple blossom and the apple are honored in song, dance, and pageantry. The pageant is written and narrated by Garland R. Quarles, superintendent of the Winchester Schools, and the production is directed by members of the high school faculty. Perhaps the little page boy is more interested in watching his little school chums taking part in the pageant. Many scenes of the pageant depict important chapters in American history. Many thousands come to watch this glorious spectacle of springtime. Not everybody can get up front, so binoculars help to bring the beauty closer.
Today in America, we're waking up to a new reality. But every day, there are new heroes who inspire us. BB&T and SunTrust, together as Truist Financial, are here to help. We call it Truist Cares. Because while we may be apart for now, we'll get through this together. Find out how we're helping at truist.com/truistcares.
Introducing Glo Fiber, Winchester's first residential fiber optic network. Why choose Glo Fiber? Internet speeds to fit your lifestyle, from 300 meg up to 2 gig. Stream, game, work, and chat simultaneously with no lag. The Glo TV app integrates directly with most existing streaming devices, mobile devices, and smart TVs. Watch your favorites live or record for later. Check out glofiber.com for your availability. Glo Fiber, Internet of You.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard, with feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Now that you know the truth, Are you in good hands?
Immediately after the pageant, many of the stars of stage and screen are honored. Howard Keel is knighted while Vice President Barclay enjoys the festivities. Van Johnson loses his tie to one of his local admirers, while Hoppy is greeted by the reigning queen. Senator Byrd and Mrs. Earl Warren skip politics to discuss the festivities. No celebration of this type would be complete without its carnival, Ferris wheels, and merry-go-rounds. Some spectators prefer the high spots, but most are satisfied to mingle with the crowds with hot dogs, hamburgers, apples on a stick, and the come-on weighing game. But it's all in good, clean American fun. Many of the visitors picnic on the school grounds, but many attend the stag luncheon, a general get-together of press, radio, and television. Of course, Southern fried chicken's on the menu. This is a good time for the news and radio men to interview one of the celebrities present. But now comes the big event of the festival, the annual Firemen's Parade. There are numerous entries of bands, marching units, new firefighting equipment, antique equipment, auxiliary corps. There are also floats of all descriptions. This night event is closed with a gigantic fireworks display. Many types of transportation are used to bring in all the people for the biggest parade of all, the Trail of Pink Petals. Some of the transportation may not be so dependable, but anything to get to town for the big parade. Everyone gathers to witness one of the most outstanding parades in the nation today. The feature parade is really a spectacle to behold. The princesses precede the parade on the way to the parade reviewing stand. This parade has become one of the most famous and certainly one of the nation's most colorful parades. Each year, a celebrity from the entertainment field is invited to act as Grand Marshal of the parade. Here, Bob Hope is up to his usual antics with an apple on the stick. The parade takes more than 2 hours to pass in review. The Queen's float is only one of the 40 or more floats in the parade each year. Many industries, including the large apple processors, enter beautiful floats. The ladies, young and old, are always thrilled to see such handsome movie stars as Howard Keel. Excellent marching units, such as this Miami Cadet Corps, travel hundreds of miles to participate in the Trail of Pink Petals. Crowds line the streets solidly for the 3-mile route of the parade, but all spectators are in a festive mood, including Arthur Godfrey. The crowds look to Little Johnny of Philip Morris. As with the pageant, many memorable and historic events of American history are portrayed on the floats. As all good things come to an end, so ends this magnificent parade. Winchester cordially invites you to attend the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival and promises you that you will take away pleasant memories which you will long cherish. And so when the breath of spring is in the air and the apple blossoms ready to unfold their wondrous beauty for all to see, it's time to visit the beautiful Shenandoah Valley of Virginia and Winchester's Apple Blossom Festival. For truly, the bounties of nature are the gift of God.
I love the classic footage and the stories that past festival volunteers have shared, and let's hear some more. But have you seen some of the Dear Apple Blossom love stories that are shared on the website?
Yeah, visit thebloom.com and click on the Love Story tab and share your heartfelt memories of the festival. Just like Virginia is for lovers, well, Apple Blossom is for lovers. Please share your stories.
I am joined now by Nick Narangis, who has been the PA announcer for the Grand Feature Parade for 38 years. Oh. Nick, how did you get started being the PA announcer?
I'm an actor. I was down in Richmond before I moved here in 1978, and somebody said, I was in a play over at the Little Theater, and somebody said, hey, you've got a nice voice for announcing. And they said, would you like to do the parade? And I said, oh, yeah, try it out. So I tried it out in 1980, and here I am.
That's incredible. And of course, I'm sure you've looked back over the past 38 years and you have so many memories of the Grand Feature Parade. We won't mention that he's already said that this is probably the coldest one in the past 38 years.
Not probably.
Definitely is. Are there any stories that really stick out to you from the past 38 years?
Well, yeah, there are, because a lot of the times it's a lot warmer than it is now. And on one particular day, we had the 14-member band of the Point Barrow, Alaska High School band, and they came around the corner. Unfortunately, that's the northernmost city in the United States, and they had on their marching outfit, which had fur around the hood, fur around the wrists, fur around the ankles, and it was 90 degrees. And I announced them, and I just stood there with my mouth wide open as they went by. They had to be really struggling.
I'm sure.
And there have been so many over the years. Matter of fact, during the parade today, even my pre-parade, I'm going to talk about some of the really wonderful things that happened.
My name is Carmen Rio, and I'm a past president of the Apple Blossom Festival, and I've been involved with the festival since 1982.
I'm Jim Douglas. I spent most of my life here. Grew up on an apple orchard south of town called Woodbine Farms. Married into an apple family. My wife's family is D.K. Russell and Son in Clearbrook, so I've got apple production on both sides. Been a volunteer for the festival since 1990, and I'm a past president, just like Carmen. I've worked Stag Luncheon, Apple Club, 10 events. It's just amazing.
The only thing I can tell you is my wife and I travel a lot over the years. We went to a lot of different places, and I can't say how many times we ran into somebody and said, you're from Winchester? Oh yeah, I marched in the Apple Blossom Parade when I went to one of the military schools or went to some other high school. I lived in Virginia for a while. So we met a lot of people on different places that knew about the Apple Blossom Festival, so that the reputation spreads far and wide. And I don't think Winchester would be Winchester without the Apple Blossom Festival. But Apple Blossom played a big role in it too, in making Winchester what it is. A lot of people that's why people come back from all over the country that lived here, come back for Apple Blossom, because it still means something. And I hope that continues.
Yes.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
Trust the original Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester. At Anthony's, we believe your pizza, sub, and pasta experience should be quality the first time, every time. There's something for everybody in our family-friendly environment. We would like to invite you to visit Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester or Winchester Road in Marshall. Experience the difference.
Like a fine Rolls Royce, Mona Lisa smile, Frank Sinatra's voice, Tony Bennett's style. There's only one original Anthony's Pizza.
I'm Tasmin Mahfouz. I know there's a lot you're trying to figure out right now, but there's always relief in what we know. At WDVM Channel 25, we will continue to bring you up-to-the-minute developments on the coronavirus, delivering facts, not fear, earning your trust by providing the most important information to protect you and your family, on air, online, and always on your app. We're stronger together, and that's how we'll get through this. WDVM Channel 25, earning your trust.
Welcome back. Let's return to some parade highlights.
Our town crier, Douglas Stroh-Snyder.
Douglas Stroh-Snyder. For many years, 32 years in fact, he provided assistance with job placement of the physically, mentally, and emotionally disabled. He was a top placement counselor in the state of Virginia through those years.
Terry, I know we can't see the town crier without thinking of the great Roy Nestor.
Roy Nestor, absolutely. Absolutely.
The Marine Corps Band from Quantico.
And there it is. The big old Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
The Wienermobile.
Stands 60 hot dogs long, or 27 feet long, 24 hot dogs high, or 11 feet high. There's Smokey Bear. It's not Smokey the Bear, it's Smokey Bear, you know.
Yeah, because I just heard Nick say Smokey the Bear, and I thought, wow, I think it's Smokey Bear, right?
Yeah. Hey, on board there with Smokey is the State Forester of Virginia, Rob Farrell. The bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
And thankfully, we've had enough rain that we don't have to worry about that right now.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And she gets the biggest hand of all. What a beautiful rig, though. Okay. A little selfie. Lauren, you're close enough. That vibrated your innards, I bet.
It sure did. Vibrated my eardrums there. Woke us up.
Wow.
I wasn't going to try to talk over that.
No, we wouldn't have heard you up there.
Woven, well woven into the community, Shenandoah University. An award-winning entry here, an award-winning float from
Yes,
SU.
indeed. And right across the street, of course, the president, Tracy Fitzsimmons, is going to come down and give him a big cheer. Yeah, there's the Shenandoah University pep band.
The buzzin' dozen.
Graduation this coming Saturday.
Big party, big.
This is the band's 10th consecutive appearance. And the Shenandoah University float. It took first place in the community's participation non-professionally built and the Lions Award for second place overall.
Well done. Shenandoah, great university, great neighbor. Visit su.edu. Find out more.
Their theme, home is where the bloom is.
Shenandoah rises to the creative challenge
to share talents, skills, compassion, and empathy,
to establish new teaching methods in the blink of an eye,
to support the community and each other.
When courage is required with expertise that saves lives, Shenandoah rises.
When everything we thought we knew or understood is tested, but hope still shines brightly, Shenandoah rises.
It might seem like we're all so far apart, but you are not alone. We're all in this together. We're still connected. We're still your neighbors. And we're still your community. No matter what tomorrow looks like, we're dedicated to providing safe and reliable power. As we continue to adjust to the crisis we're facing, we hope you'll remember that together, we are REC.
CEO of Apple Federal Credit Union. I want to provide you with an update on how your credit union is responding to the coronavirus pandemic. Throughout our 60-year history, we've supported our members in times of need. We'll continue that tradition by implementing a number of fee waivers. Rest assured that Apple is financially strong, and we will do what we can to help you through these tough times. I wish good health to you and your families, and remain confident that brighter days are ahead.
Let's get back to parade interviews and highlights. I am joined now by Bobby Labonte, and he is a NASCAR champion and legend and our Firefighters Marshal for the parade last night. Bobby, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you. I mean, this is quite an honor. My wife and I have really enjoyed this day, and yesterday especially, so just a lot of fun. I hate the weather's a little bit darker, but at the same time, we've had a great time.
That's okay, we'll take it. We were saying earlier that, you were coming down the parade route at a speed that you're not really used to.
Well, Rocky wouldn't let me drive.
So talk about how you got into racing. Why did you start?
Oh, well, I don't know that we have enough time, but I'll give you the cliff notes.
Sure.
When I was 5 years old, I started racing. My brother was racing already. My dad was involved in racing, so I just got automatically tagged into going racing. And I've just done it my whole life. So it's just one of those things that, when you're 5 years old, you don't really know exactly what you're going to enjoy in life, but that's something I really enjoyed and just continue doing it.
And now you've gotten into TV, so you're comfortable in this seat right now. So what's next for you?
Well, I'm really excited about doing some Fox analyst work, right. And so that's exciting. But, I don't know how much, I'll do of that or how much they'll let me do of that.
Sure.
But I am excited about that. It's a lot of fun. It keeps me connected to the sport that I love so dearly. So it really is a lot of fun. And after that, I'm not really sure. I'm just enjoying life right now. It's all good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We
have
a lot of NASCAR fans in our area.
Up, here we go. It's my car.
Adam West is not in it, but the Batmobile with Powell and Zap and Zam.
Absolutely gorgeous, and the Batmobile's appearance here today was sponsored by Lowe's and Batman. He first appeared as in the 1960s, and then he reprised the title role in a very campy half-hour series. A lot of wit, an absolutely delightful sense of humor.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
Trust the original Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue, Winchester. At Anthony's, we believe your pizza, sub, and pasta experience should be quality the first time, every time. There's something for everybody in our family-friendly environment. We would like to invite you to visit Anthony's Pizza on Valley Avenue in Winchester or Winchester Road in Marshall. Experience the difference.
Like a fine Rolls Royce, Mona Lisa smile, Frank Sinatra's voice, Tony Bennett's style. There's only one original Anthony's Pizza.
I'm Thasmeen Mahfouz. I know there's a lot you're trying to figure out right now, but there's always relief in what we know. At WDVM Channel 25, we will continue to bring you up-to-the-minute developments on the coronavirus, delivering facts, not fear, earning your trust by providing the most important information to protect you and your family, on air, online, and always on your app. We're stronger together, and that's how we'll get through this. WDVM Channel 25, earning your trust.
Welcome back to the final half hour of our parade tribute. You know, pulling a show like this together was not easy on short notice, but we wanted to celebrate on Apple Blossom Weekend and keep everyone's spirit alive while staying safe.
That's right, Barry, and there is one part of the parade we have yet to highlight. Let's take a look at all of the great bands that participate locally and nationally. This last half hour is brought to you by Allstate.
Buzzin' dozen. This is the Fort Hill Band out of Cumberland, Maryland, 95 strong, directed by Joseph Thompson. Playing What Is Hip?
99.3 The Fox. John Boy and Billy.
Today in America, we're waking up to a new reality. But every day, there are new heroes who inspire us. BB&T and SunTrust, together as Truist Financial, are here to help. We call it Truist Cares. Because while we may be apart for now, we'll get through this together. Find out how we're helping at truist.com/truistcares.
Introducing Glo Fiber, Winchester's first residential fiber optic network. Why choose Glo Fiber? Internet speeds to fit your lifestyle, from 300 meg up to 2 gig. Stream, game, work, and chat simultaneously with no lag. The Glo TV app integrates directly with most existing streaming devices, mobile devices, and smart TVs. Watch your favorites live or record for later. Check out glofiber.com for your availability. Glo Fiber, Internet of You.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
You know, the Apple Blossom Festival would not exist if it were not for the over 2,000 volunteers who give their time and efforts all year long. Let's take a look as we highlight more of those dedicated people and enjoy more band highlights.
I'm Mike Stanfield. I'm a past president of the festival and member of the board of directors, and still get a big kick out of helping with as many events as I can, especially this one, this Highway Motors Stag Lunch.
I've been volunteering for 14 years. I started volunteering when it was the Jimmy Buffett event, when it was like the tent event way back in the day.
Wow, with LaDonna and Lowell, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that question exactly. I started with the Winchester Exchange Club for many years, ran the Stag Lunch for the festival, and that was my introduction to this event and to festival volunteering, and that goes back to 88, 89, I don't know, a long time. I'm an old guy.
Yeah, I got into doing this event actually just by going to the volunteer fair.
Yeah.
I signed up at the volunteer fair one time. I had helped at a few other events, the wine event and the Jimmy Buffett, and then I went to the volunteers fair one time, signed up for a few. They contacted me for this, and I've been helping ever since.
And this is a hard-working lady right here that does so much for Apple Blossom. We love her. We're trying to clone her, but we haven't figured out how to do that yet. I don't count the hours because it's fun, you know. I mean, how many hours do I spend having fun? As many as I can. So it's not like, oh gosh, I'm spending a lot of time on the festival. It's fun work, so it's timeless.
Yeah, I mean, people ask all the time, oh, do you get paid for this? Because they all know I have like a regular 40-hour week job.
I haven't gotten a raise in 20 years.
I know, what the heck?
Recognize it? Want you back. Jackson 5. It's the U.S. Fleet Forces Band Parade out of Norfolk.
Established in 1945, the U.S. Fleet Forces Band serves as the Navy's musical ambassador for the Hampton Roads area.
That's literally a hop and float, man. That thing is bouncing.
Advertising and marketing at Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Winchester Discount Audio can customize your car with all the features of a new vehicle, from tinting, custom wheels, audio systems, and even a remote car start from your phone. And when we are able to open again, Tom, Bob, and the Winchester Discount Audio staff will be there for all your automobile needs. Stay safe, and we will see you soon.
Visit Advertising and Marketing under Ask the Pros, only on localdvm.com.
Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. If you do anything with regularity, you should get massaged with regularity. Massage Envy. Keep your body working.
Careers in Demand, Thursdays on WDVM 25.
I'm Thasmeen Mahfouz. I know there's a lot you're trying to figure out right now, but there's always relief in what we know. At WDVM Channel 25, we will continue to bring you up-to-the-minute developments on the coronavirus, delivering facts, not fear. Earning your trust by providing the most important information to protect you and your family. On air, online, and always on your app. We're stronger together, and that's how we'll get through this. WDVM Channel 25, earning your trust.
You know, Barry, through the years, we have had some amazing queens and celebrities. Let's take a peek at some more of those who have attended.
And let's share more highlights of queens, families, grand marshals, sports celebrities, and more. And coming into view is our queen, Rachel Lynn McDonald, Queen Shenandoah, 83rd.
Daughter of our Governor Bob McDonnell, middle child of 5 children, student at JMU, where she's a communication studies major with a minor in sociology.
At the Queen's dinner, she was saying they had to rearrange her schedule at school a little bit to fit everything in. She's got some exams, said there's still a few more projects to finish up before she graduates, but she'll be there. Here's our queen coming down Hanley Boulevard, Caitlin Brunell, daughter of NFL quarterback Mark Brunell and his lovely wife Stacy. Currently a freshman at the University of Alabama, majoring in dance. Well, here she comes, the queen and her court, Natasha Bure, the 16-year-old daughter of Candace Cameron Bure and Valerie Bure.
Valerie Bure, by the way, former NHL player.
Natasha loves singing, songwriting, also posting YouTube videos.
She says apple pie is her all-time favorite pie. Good answer.
Of course, there's Candace.
There's DJ, and a lot of us grew up with Full House.
Oh yeah.
Anna Cameron loves all kinds of things like hiking in the hills of LA and running track.
But she says she's going to put the running on hold, wants to pursue a career in nursing. She grew up loving to read biographies about Clara Barton, and she dreamed of becoming a nurse, and that's what she wants to do, a missionary nurse when she gets out of high school and college. And she just wowed the audience at the Queen's dinner. She is just so genuine and just so sweet. I mean, the crowd fell in love with her immediately. Our queen, Chiara Lorenzano. She's the great-granddaughter of a queen and great-niece of a queen. That's what's cool, the history and the tradition behind that. She's a freshman at Mount St. Mary's University in Emmitsburg, Maryland. She's a part of the Third Century Scholar Program, majoring in health sciences, minoring in Spanish. She plans to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. And there she is, Elizabeth Louise Aston, our queen.
And following right along with the welcome home theme, this is a sort of a family affair.
Absolutely it is. Queen Shenandoah. And there's her parents. Of course, Sean Aston and his wife Christine. And sister Bella.
Sean, no stranger to Apple Blossom.
Wonder how many times he's heard Rudy or Sam.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm waiting for the chance of Rudy.
And there's our queen, Virginia Isabella Barker, who likes to go by Isabella. She is the daughter of Burchett and David Barker of Asheville, North Carolina. And of course, Burchett is the daughter of Gigi Graham, who's of course the daughter of Billy Graham.
Yeah, the Billy Graham family tree.
Yeah.
Grimm, CEO of Apple Federal Credit Union. I want to provide you with an update on how your credit union is responding to the coronavirus pandemic. Throughout our 60-year history, we've supported our members in times of need. We'll continue that tradition by implementing a number of fee waivers. Rest assured that Apple is financially strong, and we will do what we can to help you through these tough times. I wish good health to you and your families, and remain confident that brighter days are ahead.
Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. Sit down. Lift that. Lay down. Check your phone. If you do anything with regularity, you should get massaged with regularity. Massage Envy. Keep your body working.
Sometimes things aren't what they seem, like with cremation. Not everyone takes the extra steps we do, steps to do it the right way. No shortcuts, no compromises, no wondering if you chose the right funeral home. Just look for Cremation with Confidence, 10 steps that our funeral home insists upon, and so should you. If it doesn't say Cremation with Confidence, that says to walk away with confidence.
Winchester's on-site private crematory.
It's been a pleasure to host this nostalgic look at Apple Blossom through the years. It takes an incredible amount of resources, including time, energy, corporate involvement, volunteers, and funding, and it takes a year to research and organize everything.
That's right. Please consider volunteering, donating, or sponsoring to help keep this amazing community event alive. The benefits to our Winchester area from the festival are countless.
That it is, without a doubt. It's been so much fun looking back through the years, and as we close this out, what do you say we look at some more highlights?
That sounds great. Also remember, save the date, April 23rd to May 2nd for the 2021 Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival.
See you next year. Bye.